What up, eh?
What up?
How you doing, brother?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm cool. I'm cool. And welcome everybody. What's up, Chad? How you doing? Man, my junk is hurting, bro. My elbow is sensitive to touch. That's pretty bad, ain't it?
Why is it sensitive to touch?
It hurts when I touch it. It hurts when I mean, I was I was getting up to come and set up everything, which only takes a second.
Uh,
And I went to put my house shoe on, right?
uh
And I was like, "Oh my god, that hurts." So I touched it, just seeing, I was gonna mess with it, and I touched. I'm like, "Oh no, that just touching it hurts."
Okay.
So I don't know. I guess I need to make another doctor's appointment or something because this is not okay. You feel me? It's not okay. What up, Red? I mean, it ain't. It's been hurting for a long time, so it ain't like it's something new. It's
Right.
just this is just the touch part that's you know What up, Too Tall? Hey, hold on. Handle it for a second. Let me go grab this coffee real quick.
Yep. What up, Red? What up, Chad? What up, Tall? Ugh. How's everybody doing? How'd everybody bowl this week? What up, Mike?
Okay, we got Big Mike in the building. That's two Big Mikes.
There's two big mics. Who's the other big mic?
Michael Story.
Is he
Big
here?
Mike. I'm sure Mike will be here. He always here at some point. Oh, guys, before I forget, when I do the other breakpoints, when I'm just popping in, like if I'm doing it on a Saturday or a Monday or whatever, we're going to do it on TikTok. So make sure your guys are following along on TikTok.
Okay, much spicier over there.
They can argue with everybody over there.
I mean, I can do
Yeah.
that here too, but nobody wants to.
Chad, when I bowled, I threw the ball better and I scored too. But I also missed some 10 pins, so whatever. But I think I got that problem fixed. My spare ball was hooking. I'm waiting to get that new storm one. One day it'll come out.
One day.
Finish league, seventh place out of 20 teams. Y'all know we're not doing our league until the 23rd of this month. That's our last week. And we're currently 70 points in the first place. But the second place team was talking so much yayo. I mean, Delmar and Brown and them, they were talking so much stuff Wednesday night. We see you guys next week. Okay.
Isn't it too late though? Aren't they locked out?
No. Technically, no. I mean, there's still no, there's still 96 points out there.
Yeah, but that would also mean you would have to get zero.
Yeah. Yeah.
In how many weeks?
3
And how many weeks or how much any points is it per game?
is 8 per game you can get team wise.
Right. So they would have to keep you at zero for 3 weeks.
Yeah, pretty much.
and make up a deficit of 96 pins
No,
at
they
home.
ain't got to take keep us at zero. I mean, they're
Yeah,
down
because
seven.
if you win 2 games, that's it. That's 16 points.
We need 26 points, don't we?
Why do you need 26?
How many points? Didn't I say there's 96 points out there?
Yeah, but you said you had to lead by 78.
No, 70.
Okay, so you need 3 games.
Yeah. So we bowl them, and then we bowl somebody else, and then we'll bowl the position round. Do I think that they got enough to overtake us? Nah. Mm-mm.
They would have to beat you back to back, right?
No, they have to beat us a week and then skip a week and beat us again. But they would have to blank us.
Right. So they'd have to win all 3 games both weeks.
Right. We got 20. We got 3 weeks. So we got to win 26 out of 96 points. That's it for us to
Right.
win.
Hmm.
I mean, but here's the thing. Here's the funniest part about this. We Drew is the number one points leader in the league. I'm number two. So I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Wait, where does Nationals fit into this?
For who?
Is Nationals inside your season or is it after the season?
No, Nationals is in there.
So there's going to be a week where you're going to be blind.
No, Doug will sub for me, so I won't be blind.
Okay, so who subs for everybody else?
Nobody else needs a sub.
What about Sean?
He's leaving the day after.
Oh, he's leaving after league?
Yeah, he's leaving Thursday. I'm leaving Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be there to bowl his spot. Jordy, Josh, and then Doug will sub for me. So
What
I
about Drew?
mean, huh?
What about Drew? Is he going to Nationals?
Mm-mm. Nope. So Drew will be there.
Okay.
But that's the off week. That I mean, so I won't miss. So I'll be there for Brian and them both times. It's if I mean I don't even know if they're sitting in second place. I don't remember who's sitting in second place because I don't care. It doesn't matter to me
Mhm.
because they not going to beat us. It's not. I mean they could beat us if nobody showed up.
Right.
I mean if we don't show up to bowl, then they stand a better chance that way. But and even then we probably still take half the points. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not bad. They're just not us.
Mhm.
So, but I told you though, what they did to the other team was funny as hell.
Oh, with the
So, guys,
zero
check
turn
this
league?
out. So, in league on Wednesday night, too bad it wasn't live on camera because y'all would have loved it. So, Brian and them was bowling against who were they bowling? Let me see. So, Brian and them are in second place. Yeah, they are by 70 points. But they were bowling against DJ Liquor. DJ Liquor has taken it to them every time they bowled them. So what Brian and them did was, is Brian and them decided that they were going to try something against this team that they were going to pull out against us. So what they did, guys, I hope you guys are paying attention. They all five use urethane. Sorry, yeah, all five use urethane. So they bowled this team and they used urethane the whole game on them. That's dirty on so many levels. And they got 25 out of 32 points. So I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I take it that they gonna come see us with urethane. which I hope they do, because if they come out with urethane, then I imagine one of us will shoot 300. Do you know why I say that, eh?
Why?
Here's why. The reason why I think that one of us shoots 300 if they come out auto urethane, because all of them, every last one on their team, plays between the gutter and the seven board.
Uh-huh.
So when they drop urethane, they're taking the oil off their heads. They're not taking it off ours.
Right.
Me, Drew, well, Josh plays around where they play at. But me, Drew, Tashawn, even Doug, because Doug will be there this week. All of
Uh-huh.
us, we're way left. We're left. So they're not taking the heads away from us.
Right.
See, but that's the thing that they wasn't thinking about when they were bowling this other team. The other team bowls just like they do, right?
Uh-huh.
We don't.
Okay.
So while basically they're going to be using urethane on themselves
Uh-huh.
because we're out and around it naturally anyway, which is funny. But hey, I mean, if that's what they want to
Well,
do,
but what about the breakpoints?
oh, that's where the hold will get created
Uh-huh.
because they're going to be pushing you off from the heads down the lane.
Right.
So and it'll be down enough to where we're coming off the break point at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to where we got hold to keep us from. That's the day that moving ain't gonna be that everybody might be able to stay a little longer where they're at. They'll create
Uh-huh.
long game hold for us. So I'm hoping they get in urethane. I'm hoping they just stay in and be ignorant to their own cause. Because like I said, that'll create what we're looking for. Simo did it. Tall said he seen that yesterday. Somebody on the team used urethane on their own team. I don't I don't have a problem with somebody using urethane. Matter of fact, I welcome it. The thing is you just have to understand it. And once you understand it, you'll welcome it. It's like a blessing. I mean, if you can't move left, okay, then it creates a problem. Hey, does somebody using urethane bother you?
No. No, it's I like it.
If a left-hander used urethane, would it bother you?
No, I like it.
Because it creates hold down lane, right?
Yes.
See, a lot of people don't understand that it creates the hold in what you're looking for. Now, if you cannot get left of them, you might be in a little bit of trouble because urethane's displacing the oil from the heads, taking it further down lane. So the heads might burn up. So make your boss spin like your favorite CD.
Now I don't know if I'd like it if a whole team used urethane. That might get wacky.
Well, how often do you see a whole team of lefties?
I've I've never seen I've never seen it.
So you never have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say never. Just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it doesn't have the potential to happen. But the probability of A, all lefties, and then B, those said lefties all using urethane despite the other team would be very unlikely.
How many guys in the chat or bothered by somebody throwing urethane. So,
Worst
hey,
comes to
look,
worst, I just
check this
pull out
out.
my
Hey,
own.
wait, what was that?
I said, worst comes to worst, I just pull out your thing myself.
Right, right, right. So, but here's the thing, though, right? Again, and I can't stress this enough. I don't worry about them because again, none of them can get left.
Well, yeah, they can't get left, and they can't mess with your heads, but they can jam. They can jam the breakpoint.
Yeah, that's if they were consistent at what they're doing, but they're please.
Right, and at the same time, they're trying to score. It's a different story of them using urethane and trying to score themselves, as opposed to them using urethane and just trying to sabotage.
Right.
Like if they were strictly trying to sabotage you, and they also had the accuracy to hit the 7, 8, 9 every shot, then that would be concerning because five urethane balls for 3 games, that's going to create some muck down lane.
Yeah, but that's the catch 22. They can't hit what they're looking at down lane consistently like that.
Right. Yeah, they're going to be spraying.
Not to mention, say three of them were consistent and they were hitting 7, 8, 9 with their breakpoint, right?
Uh,
By game by frame 9 of game one, frame 3 of game two, there would be a little log jam right around 9. You're right. It'll turn into a puddle.
right.
See, but that's the understanding of understanding that. So now that we know that I understand it, I would see that said puddle. I got two choices. One, I got to get out and around it, or B, ball up and go through it.
Uh,
I wouldn't have a problem doing either. That's why I got the ball up in my bag. You feel me?
uh,
Um, and always too, depending on how it's looking, you might move a board or two back to the right because again, from there where they're standing to where we're standing, there could be a big difference in footwork.
right.
Not to mention, so say I start on 20, right? Say I start my feet on 20, and say I'm going to run the ball or 17, and say I'm going to run the ball straight up 10,
Uh,
where 10 is my break point, right?
uh,
How many of them idiots do you think ain't pushing the ball outside the 5 or 6? All of them are, because none of
uh,
them are none of them have enough hand in the ball to get it through the suit. I can promise you that.
uh.
Well, wait a minute. One of them do the two finger. Chris does.
What about Brian?
Hell no. Brian Rev rating is in the 300 somewhere. What up, Rebs?
And you don't think somebody with a 300 something rev rate can get through the middle of the lane?
Anytime he tries, he leaves. He washes out.
Hmm. Sounds like he's using the wrong ball.
Yep. Well, maybe not. Maybe what you remember we were talking about the speed control.
Uh huh.
He didn't have it. He's piping 17.5 every single shot. For him, for him, even when he's using his solid with low surface on it, he's still piping it that fast. He needs to slow it down just a hair. You know what I mean? Give it time to dig into the lane.
Is that because he doesn't know how, or is that because he thinks that the faster speed is better for the shot?
I have no idea. No, I mean I've never seen him. I've never seen him tone it down.
Oh, okay.
I've never, even when we went to nationals last year, I never seen him
So
pull
he's
it back.
never gotten around it.
No, and remember, he won't move left either.
Right.
Remember, I did that video with him before, and
Yeah.
I was getting him to move left, and he said it, even in the video, I've never moved left,
Hmm.
and he still don't really move left. Not saying that he can't. I'm saying he doesn't.
Right.
And if you don't do something, then it's not in your bag. You know what I mean? It's not in your toolbox.
Hmm.
But lately, when the lanes mess him up, he just jumps into the urethane.
Okay.
Hey, Rebs, I'm getting your order together, by the way. Well, what is that? What did he say? Four man mix. Probably get linked with odd man out team. Hey, Chad. I know you got our phones. I know you got our phones bugged. We're gonna have to ask you to stop that. Chad, did you hear me? Put a one in the chat if you hear me. Take me and A's phone off being bugged, please. I don't like you spying on me. Ain't that what you said today, A, about 1:30?
Yep.
How are you gonna buy a ball you can't see? That's exactly what A said too.
Hmm.
No, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Too tall, listen. You can be 17 miles an hour and have a very high 450, 475, 500 rev rate. That's
Right.
doable. That is 100% doable. His
I'll
release
be right
just
back.
doesn't give him that. So the speed isn't the issue. It would be the bending of the elbow and being under the ball. That will what will get his rev rate up. So he doesn't necessarily have to slow down. He would just have to fix the mechanics to get him to the rev rate in which. But here's the thing: he's never needed it. Everybody don't desire their rev rate to go up. He's an old school game, just like we were talking about earlier. Remember, he's an old school kind of game. He's an accuracy kind of guy. Yeah, I thought it was you. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I'll look your message, whoever it is, later. Yeah, Chad, stop bugging the phone, man. That's a messed up thing. Next time you should just call us and jump in the conversation. Yeah, Mike. Once you get established, you'll find teams. I mean, remember, I'm not from here, from where I'm at. So when I first started bowling, I had to go in and meet people. I mean, mingle, and then you get a couple of bowling associates, and next thing you know, you're bowling with everybody. Just remember though, there's just bowling associates. When you get better with them, they won't want to bowl with you no more. Right, eh? Hey, Mike, are you bowling in Rum Bucket or are you bowling in the Sanction League?
Okay.
Hey, Tall, you know what I want you to do one day? I want you to go to the bowling alley, put tape above your fingers, and throw a ball fast. And record it though. We're gonna throw it fast. And then I want you to slow it down and roll it. And send me the footage of that one too. And we'll check your rev rate, and I'll bet you your rev rate, just because you're slowing it down, don't climb that much. It's an optical illusion. You know who taught me that one, Reb? You know who taught me that one, Tall? The other guy on the live right now.
The other guy?
Yeah, you are the other guy, ain't you?
I guess so.
All right, fine. Coach A is the one who brought that to my attention long time ago.
Much better.
Okay. Sanction League is one where you have a sanction card, where they make you pay to be sanctioned, sanction fees. See, right there, Chad. That's a blessing, dude. I would love to be alive long enough to bowl my grandkids. Do I think that'll happen? Probably not, but I would have loved to do it though. What about you, eh?
What?
What are you watching, bro?
I'm not watching anything at the moment.
What Chad said? He started bowling league with his grandfather. And I said I'd love to bowl with my grandkids too. I don't think I'd be alive, but
Okay, so what are you asking?
would you like to bowl with your grandkids one day?
No.
Why not?
They can watch the videos.
Huh?
They can watch the videos.
Damn, it's like that.
I'd have to be really, really old. And at that point, I'm going to be like Walker old.
Yeah, that'd be funny. The new sport called Walker bowling.
And by the time I get to Walker age, I'm probably not going to bowl anymore.
Yeah, I probably won't be either, bro.
Assuming I get to Walker age, which also probably won't happen. But hey,
That's what I'm saying.
have fun in the meantime.
Chad, I know I liked you. Anybody who likes the Berg, we like them. We both from the Berg. Although I do hate the Steelers.
Steel City forever.
Not right here.
Not a fake fan like this guy.
But what's fake? Man, shut up. I know you're not talking smack. You ain't you a Detroit fan and somebody else fan too?
I also lived in Detroit for almost as long as I lived in Pittsburgh, so it makes sense. How long did you live in Tampa?
Shut up.
Exactly my point.
I told you why I like Tampa though.
I know, but it's still it doesn't change the fact. It's just weird.
it's
Like
the
I
it's the
have
only
another friend.
it's the only thing my dad ever did for me.
I have another friend that's like that who lives in Michigan, and somehow he's an Eagles fan. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Why would Discord want you to pay?
If you don't pay X amount, the videos you post can only be a certain size.
Oh, 100 megabytes? Cut it in half and send half and half. Ain't that a good idea, eh?
What is he sending?
His Mark Baker video.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make it in sections.
Yeah, cut it in half and make it 50, 50 and 50 and then send it that way. Send 50 and then send 50. Wait, does Tutal have a YouTube channel? You drink Steel City. That's funny. I ain't never drank Steel City.
Wait, does he mean Iron City?
No, there's a beer called Steel City too, ain't there? Oh, 10 megabytes
I
is
don't.
free.
I don't remember any Steel City. I remember Iron City beer.
No, I think there's a Steel
Bleh.
City beer.
I think somebody's gonna have to look this up 'cause I don't believe you.
I'm doing it right now.
Wait, who's the Pittsburgh guy in here? Too tall?
No, 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 no. Chad said that hit some old guys that his grandpa bowled with has some real good Pittsburgh stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Steel City beer. Wholesaler. Yeah, Steel City beer. It's a brewery in Pittsburgh.
All right. When was it made?
It's still being made.
When was it made?
Hold on, I'm looking. Hell, give me a goddamn minute.
Well, you answered the question with the wrong answer. That's why I had to ask the question again.
I don't know.
Or when was it founded?
I don't know. I'm looking. It tells you about the president and everything else, but it doesn't tell you that.
Do they have a Wikipedia page?
Um, I'm not on that. I'm on trying to. You know what? Hold on. Damn. Oh, they're not in business anymore.
Steel City Beer was founded in early 2016. So this didn't exist when I was in Pittsburgh.
But Iron City Beer did was.
Yeah, Iron City Beer was the Pittsburgh beer. Iron City and Rolling Rock
Yeah, Rolling Rock is yeah, and then
and Sam Adams.
and Yingling.
Yeah, Yingling and Sam Adams.
Yep, yep.
If you don't
Yingling.
Yingling, you ain't Pittsburgh.
I didn't hear you. What?
If you don't Yingling, then you ain't Pittsburgh.
Fuck no. I met a guy not too long ago, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm from the Berg raising," and I was like, "What did I say?" I said something about because I got some upstairs. I said, "You, one day you gonna come by the crib and have a Yingling," and he's like, "Cause I don't drink," and he's like, "What is a Yingling?" And I'm like, "What? Oh, you ain't
What
from the
is it?
Berg. You ain't from the Berg.
Man, that's like saying, what are the Pirates?
Yeah, that you ain't from the Berg. You are not
You
from
are
the Berg." Okay,
those weirdos from Uniontown.
hey, Too Tall, do you have cap cuts? Cut it down in pieces.
How big is this video?
100 megabytes.
Send it on like a Facebook message. That's small.
Can you send it on a Facebook message?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, hey, Too Tall, send it to me on Facebook.
He's also in Pittsburgh bowling.
Yeah, send it to me on Facebook Messenger.
Never had a sanction 300. Where does he bowl in Pittsburgh? Do you know what center?
Chad, are you talking about your grandfather or your grandfather's friend? Never had a sanction 300, but in the Hall of Fame. That's good. He must have
What's
impacted the game in
his?
a lot of different ways, bro.
Where does he bowl?
But that's not Chad though. That's Chad. That's Chad's either grandfather or his grandfather's friend.
Right. But I want to know what center he bowls at or has bowled at.
So that's his friend.
Yeah, where does
Yeah,
he
get
bowl?
at it. Get at it. Try, Tall. See if you can send it on Facebook thing, and then I'll get it to A.
I bowled in a lot of different centers in Pittsburgh.
You know how many centers I bowled in Pittsburgh?
None because he didn't bowl.
I ain't none. I ain't bowled in.
You missed out.
And look at that. When we were looking for answers, Rev showed off his internet savvy skills. Revs did. Revs on the left. Revs on the right. I was making fun of this dude named Kevin on Wednesday. We bowled Kevin in them, and he a really good bowler. But his rev, he looked like he throw. You ever see Tim Wakefield throw the ball? That's what his bowling ball looked like. It he got no revs on it. Looked like it's dancing because it's like a knuckleball sliding down
Yeah,
lane.
knuckleball.
Yeah. He's like, I got revs. No, you don't. You crazy. Don't know
Trying
what
to get on
center
those
he
centers.
bowled in.
Damn.
If you give us the name, I'm sure I could find it because he'll be in the ABC thing. Is that to me, Red? Are you asking me? Oh, Rebs is bragging. His internet skills is super, even though he's driving. How about you don't drive in text? That's probably bad.
Yeah, it definitely shouldn't do that. Oh wait, what's his name? AMF Woodstock.
Is that
Ah,
is that Woodstock, Illinois, or is that Pittsburgh, Woodstock?
I think that's Pittsburgh. The name sounds familiar.
What name?
Woodstock, AMF Woodstock Lanes.
Don't sound familiar to me.
Probably.
He said in Georgia.
Oh, Georgia? No, probably not then. Your government IT skills. Nice. So I know who to go with when I need dirt on somebody.
Where's freeway lanes at?
Freeway lanes? Oh my
Yeah, I
God,
don't
that's
think that's him. I
I
think this is him. That
used
that
to work.
hey, that guy John you're talking about, Red. I mean, Chad. He got a son. What up, G Jones? Does he have a son?
Wait, he bowls at Freeway?
I don't know where freeway is. I was asking a question.
Oh, it's in Zillionople,
Where's that at?
like way northern Pittsburgh, like 45 minutes from downtown. Well, no, like an hour from downtown, past like Cranberry and all the North Hills and such. I worked there. I thought they closed down quite a while ago.
Well, this is 2006. They got him listed.
Okay, that would make sense because I think they shut down in like 2012 or
Did you say
2013.
you worked there?
Yeah, Freeway Lanes. Yeah.
Yeah, this is him. He worked there. He bowled at. Wait, was he the junior or was he the senior? Because this is one of them bowled at Doyle Lanes, Doyles lanes. I don't know where that's at, but
That one I'm not sure of.
well, there's only the junior and the senior. Well, no, wait, no. He has to be the junior because the junior is from Butler County. The other one is from Minnesota.
Yeah, the
So
Butler
this,
County one.
so yeah, this has to be him. Yeah, this is 2004, 2005 stuff. So I imagine this is probably him. I I thought I seen your name ordering a perfect fit, Rebs on the left, but I could have been wrong. I was going through orders, getting all the stuff ready, and I could have swore. But no, no, I'm sorry. It was Michael. It was Michael. I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, I don't use a pearl on mid to heavy oil. G Jones. Chad said he had 50 years at USBC Open Nationals. Then this ain't him. Maybe. Hold on. Hold on. Yep, right here. 2016, he reached USBC net. Yep, I got him right here. Yeah, they said but this said he's at out of Lancaster, Ohio, which ain't. I know where that's at. Yep, in 1990, he was introduced to the Pittsburgh Hall of Fame.
Nice.
He was also inducted into the Southeast Ohio USBC Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah. Show enough.
Or did you see for the All Star weekend, they're going to have one handers versus two handers?
No, I didn't see that. It's a great idea.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to watch.
Now, guys, just so you guys know, I'm saying it again. I'm reiterating this. When we go live on any other day other than the Breakpoint, we'll be live on TikTok. I'm sorry, Revs. I'm sorry. All right, you got to do red. What does that say? Yes. Oh, am I getting the members ready? Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
There's Graham.
Yeah, Red, I'm getting everything ready. I'm getting everything ready. People that made orders are getting their stuff first. And then so we're doing that for I'm doing them first. And then so I'm getting that out. And then the week that I'm going to nationals, I'm gonna place ball orders so that way I can get Chad's ball out there. I can get Larry's ball out there. Well, Chad's plural because he won twice, and then Larry's ball out there. And then all the stuff I'm getting for the members will be out the door. Graham in the building. Graham ain't throw that new Bilmo ball. Nobody wants that. At least I don't. Graham, I don't know where your star is, bro. Is I mean, you're a member. So I know I just seen it earlier today when I was going through member stuff. Dang. G Jones, don't be putting that on me, man.
Your star has expired.
So listen, G Jones, don't be putting that on me, man. I'm gonna get whatever I'm gonna get. I don't go in the league with expectations. I just go bold, you know. But right ball, right time, 750, 800 ain't no problem. And if they use your thing, that 750, 800 is definitely a possibility.
I'll be right back.
What kind of phone are you using? Or using what do you Big Mike, what are you using? Because Graham will tell you that's how it happens. Oh, you was hinting the Belmo ball was coming? Man, I ain't worried about that. Wait, what do you mean they have to share a link for iPhone users? Chad, you're gonna have to elaborate on that. So you're saying iPhone users can't see it? Is that it? Does that sound about right to you? I think Graham had a problem with seeing that too with his iPhone. I think they discriminate against iPhones.
Okay.
Graham, how did you join if the iPhone didn't give you the option? I think he had to do it through his web browser as opposed to the app.
That makes sense.
Graham said, "Yeah, it doesn't show up on the iPhone. You have to use the actual Safari browser." See, yep, that's it. You got to go through the browser to do it. Through the browser. Hey, Graham, I hope you getting some practice in on the road, dog. You know what I mean? Because you about to get served, cuz. Make sure you get some of that overtime in so we can get a little side pot. That's what I'm saying. Let's have a little bit of look. We have a little bit of fun. You know what I mean? Is that my boy Bruce Willis say? Have a couple of drinks, have a couple of laughs. The link to the website is Bad Bad Bowling 101.com. But I don't think that link just saved, did it? It didn't give a link just now, did it?
It did.
Oh, it showed up as a link?
Oh, no. It just showed up as like a statement.
All right, well, then I'm going to add the link.
Well, you just put badbadbowling.com.
Oh, my bad. That's better. There you go. I
Nope.
don't know if y'all can click it or whatever, but
Nope.
that's it right there. Badbadbowling101.com.
What's that ghost in the middle of it?
What'd you say? I have no
Why is
idea what
there
that is. I
is
don't
there
know,
a
but
ghost?
I don't know, but I like it. I like it a lot. He said I need to be a porch pirate at Graham's house. That's funny. I'm jumping any side action I can get into. Well, I mean, I'll be more than happy to take your money, Graham.
Damn. You got
I'm gonna be
bets.
more than happy. Take your money, player.
Place your bets, guys.
More than happy to take your money, playboy. Hey, I'm gonna take all Graham money. Then I'm gonna take that gold G symbol off of him too. Graham gonna go back to Texas without the crown on the G. Man, it's alright. I ain't gonna tell nobody, Graham. I'm gonna tell everybody. Guess what I get
I
to do
mean,
tomorrow, fellas? I get to go coach sectionals for middle school.
that's fun.
Oh yeah, man, I love them kids. Yo, listen, coaching high school is fun because they're really good kids. But coaching middle school is the truth because them kids is special, man. They funny. They be talking, yeah, yo, hey, coaching middle school is like hanging out with you. Only I
Is
don't want
that?
to punch them in the face.
I was gonna say you probably shouldn't be violent towards kids.
Hey, but they might want to punch me in the face.
Damn. He
You see what
says,
Graham said?
"I'm gonna make you stick to coaching." I
After I
like
take
that.
your money, fool, you're gonna need some coaching. So make sure you bring some extra money for that.
Oh, spicy. What do you guys think? Who's gonna win this battle?
So Graham, after I
Mystery
listen,
Graham or Coach?
hey Graham, after I whoop your ass, I'll correct what Mark Baker fucked up.
Wait, did Graham go to Mark Baker? I thought that was somebody else.
He did too.
Oh,
So I'll
okay.
fix what he fucked up, and then you might be able to win on tour after I've auto corrected.
Ooh, the burns. The burns.
So guys, after I whoop Graham's ass and it'll be on camera, you'll see me swipe left, and then we can start this coaching session. What was that? There was a middle school bowler in makeup game while I was practicing today. Her river was higher than mine. That's funny. I know quite a few middle schoolers who river rate is pretty high. One of them I coach. His name is Lon. Graham, you should watch him. He ain't no Mark Baker special, but you should watch him. He'll teach you some things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have him do some how-to videos. I have a question. If to put a short oil pattern out one day, the next day just do a regular house pattern, would the lanes be different than a typical house shot? Not if they oil the lanes correctly. So when you oil lanes, they should send the machine up twice. The first time they're stripping the lane, and then the second time they're re-oiling it. So no, it should be fine. I mean, if the guy doesn't know what he's doing, I mean, you probably have some problems, but you'd be all right. Oh, okay, coach. Y'all hear this? Listen. I keep things a buck, Graham. I don't duck dodge or nothing. I'll tell you I keep it a buck. Everybody, matter of fact, there's not one person that would tell you I don't keep it a buck. If I say it, I do it. That's the ABCs of Coach C. If I say it, I do it. And just
Man,
think,
some
Graham, to fix the issue, I'm not even gonna charge you for it.
damn, somebody already shot 300 with the Belmo ball.
Who is somebody?
Somebody is. There's two of them. Frankie Zarnecki and Chad Carpenter. Oh, three. Daniel Chin.
Are you on Facebook
Congratulations.
looking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Any of them shoot one of those at nationals?
No.
How many of them are two handers?
Give me a second.
Again, though, let me reiterate this, guys. When we go live, like on Mondays or whatever, when I tell you I'm going live and it's not the Breakpoint day, we're going to be live on TikTok. We're going to let Coach A off the leash. So, Graham, you want to argue with Coach A? That's the day you do it.
Two of them are two-handed, and one of them's one-handed.
Hey, Red, aren't you a member? Red, ain't you a member? I could have swore Red was a member. Then again, I'm getting old. My memory is not what it used to be.
True.
You know what? Hey, don't do that. Don't do
But
that.
hey,
Hey, don't
notes
get
notes
assault.
gonna be your best friend.
Don't get assaulted. A
Notes are gonna be your best friend.
Red. Why did you? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. I'm not tracking. Chat. What issues you got? Wait. Yeah. What issue do you got? Chat. Hold on. Wait. That can't be for me. Anyway. But yeah. No, Chad. But that's a really great question though in regards to a sports shutdown one day and a regular shot the next day. You shouldn't. You shouldn't have any issue. Oh yeah, no, I know you have cerebral palsy. I don't. Is that painful, Chad? I mean, you know what, Chad? You know, like the Sarah Bowles of this world who talk about she's a role model and she's a complete piece of. You, my friend, with cerebral palsy, out there bowling, and you bowling quite well to add. You, my friend, are a role model. That's what I say.
True.
You, Chad, are a role model. You're not limiting yourself. So next time that I don't know what you want to call her, say she a role model, we'll tell her you want a role model. Go see Chad. That's a role model. Never give up. Never quit. See, Graham. That's how you know. That's how you know that you. That's how you know for a fact that you don't watch me. You can't watch me if you really think that way. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yep.
If I lose, do you think that's going to stop me from talking any level of shit?
Nope.
Now, here's a question. If he happens to beat me, he will have to beat me with my personality every day for the rest of my motherfucking life. You know me, eh? I don't quit. There's no Graham. I will come to Texas just to bowl your ass. You don't get it, dude. I'm not like that. I'm different. I'm not. I don't hit different like your boy Chubby Checker. I am different. There ain't no hoe in me, man. I'm gonna talk as much shit losing as I do when I'm not. That's But I mean, if you're a Mark Baker special, then I ain't worried about you.
Mark Baker special.
Yeah, then I ain't worried about you. I'm sorry, I ain't worried about you. That's who I am. I mean, so check this out, Graham. Let me tell you a little story about this guy named C. So 4 years ago in May, I walked into a bowling alley with my girl and all our friends, and we started bowling. And I liked this sport, so they was like, "Let's join the league." And we was like, "What is a league?" So we joined the league. And we wasn't in West Philadelphia, you know what I mean? Although your boy born and raised. Anyway, in Pittsburgh, that is. Anyway, so there was these guys bowling for money, about 4 lanes down. After we bowl our second week of league, the Rum Bucket League. This is 4 years ago in May, and we was drinking and stuff. So I walked over to them and I said, "Hey, what y'all doing?" They said, "We bowling for money." I said, "Can I bowl?" And they laughed at me. One of them was the Kevin I was talking about earlier with the knuckleball. They laughed at me. And you know what's funny? For weeks and weeks and weeks, they took my money. But for weeks and weeks and weeks, I was studying them. I was. And then it got to the point where I start taking their money. And then I met A, and we started our little journey together. And now you know all them dudes won't even bowl me anymore. See what I'm saying, Graham? Always thinking. Always thinking. Yeah, they won't even mess with me no more. If I say, "Hey man, let's pop bowl," they, "Man, you crazy. We ain't messing with you." So Graham, I hope get your game right. Cause you better have your mind right, cause I'm coming. Well, thanks. That's why I do share some of my boy. I just need to go buy a tripod to make it. Hey, anything you need, child, all you just talk to me, man. We can get you all set up. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna rock your channel, then I'll do everything I can to promote it. Because again, bro, you are a role model. And by you getting out there rolling, Chad, you're gonna show kids with disabilities that the disability does not limit you. And that's important. And I try to stress that to all my kids. Like I do have some kids that have some disabilities, and I love them to death. And they're amazing people, and they're actually really amazing bowlers. Like there's a two-hander island. He is special. I mean, he is special. Welcome to being a member, Big Mike. Appreciate you. Now I got to put Big Mike into the package. Hey Graham, you right. You ain't them. The difference is I respect them. I don't respect your game yet. I ain't seen it. But I hope your mental game is good because, hey, I hope his mental game is good.
True.
You know what, Graham? Hold on, wait, time out. Time out. We ain't seen no video of you. We ain't seen no nothing. My stuff is out there for the world to see. Ain't no shame in my game. You know what? I can't even do it to myself. I can't even bowl you, Graham. I can't. You know what? You gotta beat Sean before you can even see me. You gotta go see Sean first. Hey, I gotta send him to the back of the bus. He gotta go see Sean first.
You're gonna see Sean and not AB.
No, no, AB better than Sean. So he got to see. You go see Sean. You rock with Sean, then you can come see me.
He's gonna go through the gauntlet.
And Sean is a full load, so you you just know this. Sean is a full load. You started a channel, Chad, and I'll be a subscriber. Me too. Me too, and I'll promote
Same.
yours just like I promote mine. Not even playing. And then if you start a channel, Chad, I'll have somebody who's not afraid to challenge me on YouTube.
True.
Hey, did you guys see by chance? Did you guys see Packy's video where he challenged YouTubers and he went through all their names? Did you guys notice there was a name missing? Did you guys notice that? Because I noticed the name was missing, and I put it in there too. I did. I put it in there like, why am I missing? All of us should support him, man. We family in there. We bad boys. You should be pushing your channel. Nonsense. There ain't no nonsense in that, bro. Here, let me. Nonsense. Come on, Graham. Stop the cap. Stop the Graham. Stop the cap. Hey, I like fishing. I'm trying to go fishing. I'm trying to get Sean to pull the boat out. Let's go fishing. Stop the cap. Hey, Graham, the good news for you is Sean won't even be too far away from us when we bowling on 23rd May. He ain't going to be too far away. He'll be bowling in the 21 and under championships. So he won't be that far away, bro. Got you. Hey, nothing wrong with sharing, man. Sharing is caring. I got a question for you, Graham. How come they didn't put the shot out that's going to be out at the regional? Why are they waiting to put the shot out? That's an interesting question. Hey, do you got an answer to that?
What?
Why are they waiting to put the shot out that's going to be at the PBA regional?
Um, maybe it is hasn't been decided on what the shot's going to be yet.
Or are they making us do a USBC mystery shot?
They're trying to pull a nationals. You think?
Nah, you can bowl me, Graham. We all bowl together, dog. Putting that money on the table. Bowling is fun, dog. It is really a lot of fun, and I think all of us doing it together be fun. I was getting ready to say we just a little over a month away. I mean, guess it don't matter. I just need to see it.
Yeah, it's in May, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's in May. Actually, check Rebs on the left. Already subbed. Check actually talked me into recording some of my bowling. You should have been did that without him talking you into it though. Chad, drop your link in the chat. I don't think I missed that, did I? Yeah, Chad, just drop the link in the chat so everybody that comes back and watch it can subscribe. So for everybody that watches this, and a lot of people tend to watch it after it's recorded live, like
Right.
Stephanie, subscribe to Chad's channel, please. He's gonna drop the link in the chat. That's what I'm saying. We trying to support you, bro. We trying to support you. And then Chad, if you got a TikTok too, make sure you subscribe to the TikTok channel. Everybody subscribe to the TikTok, follow the TikTok channel because that's what we're going to be doing lives when we're live. Like if I'm going to go live tomorrow, I'll post it in the community tab on YouTube, and then I'll be live on TikTok. So and I might pop on live tomorrow just to let y'all know how the middle schoolers did, if anybody qualified for state, what position they did. So yeah, let's so make sure y'all doing that. And then Chad, make sure you shoot me your TikTok. Well, make sure you subscribe, and that way I would like to make sure that people follow you on TikTok also.
Right, Chad's
Rebs,
got
you
TikTok too.
huh?
Chad has a TikTok too.
I imagine he do. Rebs, you if you got a TikTok, you too. I mean, let's get this party started. And don't worry, AO only get my channel banned.
True.
AO only get my channel banned on TikTok.
And my own.
And yeah, you definitely working on that. Wait, I'm surprised your channel ain't been banned yet.
I am too. I should probably start using the alternate.
Rev said he don't have TikTok. Well, Revs is a better time to make one than any. Revs on the left. You know, Revs, that's kind of messed up. I mean, why can't they be Revs in the middle?
Because they're on the left. Because he's left-handed and not wrong-handed like you.
Uh, hey, don't go there, dog.
Because
I'm in a,
God actually likes him.
I'm in an arguing. What you mean? You act like I'm. Wow, really?
Don't be mad just because you messed up at the assembly plant.
So what you're saying? God did like me, but then he got pissed at me, so he took it back. Is that what you're
Yep,
saying?
that's what
I
I'm
can
saying.
agree with. I could probably agree with that.
You did something to make the big G mad, and he took away your left-handedness.
I must have did
You know
something
what they
because
say.
I think he's taking away my right handedness.
You know what they say. Left-handedness is godliness.
Did you hear me? I
Yep.
thought they said cleanliness was godliness.
No, you misheard. You heard wrong.
No,
Sorry.
I think you're just making shit up at this point.
No, no. You need to go back and read it.
But did you hear me? I think he's taking away the right hand too because this is
He's
bad
working
for
on it.
business. That's bad business right there. That little bone thing hurt and all this. I thought it was getting better, but apparently, yeah, I don't know.
He said, "Thou shalt eat meat." He doesn't like veterinarians.
Would you stop calling me an animal doctor?
Well, I mean, you're a rabbit.
And I'm pescatarian.
I told
Pescatarian.
you we're not going to talk about religion on YouTube. I told you this.
So I'm not a veterinarian, and I'm not a and it's not a religion. It's pescatarian. Okay. Well, we're doing TikTok lives now. We're converting
At
to
least
it.
you're not a vegan.
What?
At least you're not a vegan.
No, I'm not. Leach didn't say vegetarian this time.
I don't care about your profession.
I'm done. I'm done with you today. What is wrong with you, man?
Dude, this is why people can't argue because I'll make them stumble.
Because you're saying stupid right now. That's why you're saying stupid. You're literally saying stupid. You
Listen,
called me
okay,
a
okay.
vegetarian and said,
I'm
stop
gonna
talking
tell
about my
you.
religion.
I'm gonna let you on a little secret. This is an old school debate trap. Okay, you say something purposely that sounds absolutely moronic, right? You know it sounds moronic. You know the real definition, but you say it anyways. What happens next is the person's going to make fun of you, right? Which in the debate world is called an ad hom or ad hominem.
Right.
In that instance, in a structured debate, that person's automatically conceded on all points and they lose.
Hmm.
It's a trap.
We wasn't debating on anything.
That's okay. It's just practice.
Oh, so that was for future debates.
Yeah, of course.
See, here's the catch 22. I'm not going to debate with you. I'm going to let you debate with everybody else.
You can't debate with me because you never watch basketball. We already know this.
I don't like you.
I know.
I don't watch
I just
basketball because I didn't tell you where Allen Houston played at before he played for the New York Knicks.
I mean, that's just one of many clues that I picked up along the way.
Only because I didn't tell you where he played at.
No, I said that was one. That was one clue.
Because he
And
played
in
for
fact,
the Detroit Pistons.
mediocre.
But I
I didn't
didn't
say
give you the
mediocre.
credit of saying it because you think Detroit is all world and they suck.
How do you how do you suck with three championships? How do you
When's the
how do
last
you
time they won
suck
a
being the
championship?
only
When's
team
the
that
last time they
beat
won a
the
championship?
Michael Jordan Bulls throughout the 80s?
When's the last
How do you
time they won a
suck?
championship? That's all I need. Just to answer that. When's the last time they won a championship?
2004.
When?
2004.
Okay,
2004.
then shut the hell up. 21 years, shut the hell up. They suck.
No.
Yep.
We're talking about that generation. We're talking about that era.
Okay, well, guess what? Allen Houston didn't win one with the Knicks, with the Pistons.
No, he was already gone by then, unfortunately.
Exactly. So shut the hell up.
Well, that has nothing to do with his skill level, though.
Just like you said, look, I can say you don't know basketball. You said Wilt had the most championship rings. He don't.
I was mistaking him for somebody
No,
else.
that means your knowledge base is just messed up. You didn't know what you're talking about. Everybody, A
No,
was wrong.
that just means my
Hey, he
memory's
was
messed up.
wrong and he can't even admit it.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You said you were mistaken. Mistaken don't
Yeah.
mean wrong. Say I was wrong. Follow
Yes,
the ball.
yes,
I
it
was
does.
wrong.
It's literally the same thing.
Then say
If you
I was
made a
wrong.
mistake,
Say
you
I
did
was
something
wrong.
wrong.
Say
Fine,
I
I was
was
wrong.
wrong.
I was wrong,
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
but I wasn't wrong about you being a veterinarian.
Facts.
Is this basketball or a bowling channel? Both. The answer to that is yes.
Okay,
It's all
Red.
sport.
Okay, Red.
We talk
I
about
got a
all sport.
question for you. Did you happen to see Lewis's ladder video that he dropped before the Belmo ball? Wasn't that
That was the best video
basketball?
ever. That was the best video ever. Well, that was on a different channel though.
Boston was dominant in the 60s and 70s. That's because nobody played against them. Lakers didn't get good until the 80s. The Bucks was good in the 70s when they had Kareem. I think that was in the 70s. Um, Red, did you see that? Did you happen to see Lewis's basketball thing that he posted on his channel?
He didn't post on his channel though.
Where did he post that at?
There was his on the basketball channel called like Always Be Hooping or
Oh yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Lewis be balling though for a 6'3", 260 pounder. I guess he didn't look very good in that video. Hey, but listen, Chad. Listen, Chad. I mean, Red. Listen, this is a bowling channel, but we watch other stuff too.
Plus, it's March. Well, it was March. It's April
Right.
now, but
Yeah, yeah. You're a little late. So,
it's like the leftovers of
so
March.
Red, I'm gonna let you go first in this question. Are you ready, Red? Put a one in the chat if you're ready. You get to go first on this one. Now, Red, if you win this one, you got something special coming from Coach C. Since you asked that question, I'm putting you on blast.
Oh,
Who's winning the Players Championship? Who is winning the Players Championship?
I'll give you a clue, Red. He just came out with his own signature ball.
I'm gonna give you a clue too, Red. Don't listen to his ass. that's that's the clue, Red. Don't listen to his ass. Please do not do that. If you take your cue from him, you're gonna lose.
I don't know. I did pretty well in the World Series.
You got one right.
Yeah, so
That's 5 events. You got one right.
I'd say that's pretty good to
Okay.
pick a winner out of like 400 people. Yeah, that's I'd say that's pretty decent.
You know who else picked the winner?
You did. Good job.
What do you wait? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, hey, stop, Rebs. You can't help nobody. See, now you're
He said
eliminated,
Darren.
Rebs.
He
You're
said Darren.
eliminated from any future picks.
He said Darren Tanks. That's good.
Listen, all the people that's possibly in it, you can pick from. So, I mean, the pool is yours. Who do you think is winning the player championship?
Who won it last year? Was this another EJ token?
Nope. Yep. Nope. I don't know.
Red says EJ. There you go. There's his pick. Big
O'Neal
surprise.
O'Neal won it last year.
Oh, okay. Who did he play in the final match?
Smallwood was number one seed,
Okay.
and he beat Ryan, and he won. O'Neal beat Ryan Barnes to get there.
Wow. No EJ?
No EJ in the finals.
Crazy.
EJ won the event after that though.
Of course he did.
But you know what EJ did? EJ won like he did this year, the last event at the World Championships, and then he won the finals. So
Hmm.
I think he just has hangover. He's just fatigued. The hangover.
So how long does this fatigue last?
It lasted for the Masters, and then it lasted for the Player Championship apparently, and then he starts winning after that.
Okay.
But EJ's a good pick. So Red, if EJ wins, you get something special.
Special.
Everybody else is wondering how come they don't get a pick. Thank the Reds on the left.
Way to go, Revs.
Wait, who else is a member? Stephanie's not
Uh,
here, so she don't get a pick. Chad, who you think is going to win the PBA Player Championship?
Kyle Troop. Ooh,
That ain't
interesting.
bad. At this point, I should just start buying Chad bowling balls when I buy my own.
Buy one get one.
Yeah, for real. At the rate with Chad killing me. um, who else we got? I mean, they got to be here to get their pick though. Um,
Right. Yeah.
Graham, who you like?
He's due for a win. True.
Yeah, same was said about Simo, but you see that shit didn't happen. Graham, who you got? And Oliver, if you hear, who you got? Yeah, go
Graham
figure.
took Belmo.
Go figure. Graham would take the easy pick.
B to the Elmo. That's a safe play.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got no out of the box thinkers.
Revs on the left says Simon, my real pick.
Some of the well, you got to be a member to do these picks. So Stephanie and Oliver is the only two missing. Is that meant to be Simon?
I would assume so because I don't know anyone named Simon.
Big Mike, who you got?
Big Mike.
Big Mike, who you got? Big Mike, who you got? Big Mike, who you got winning player championships, bro?
Wait, isn't the Final Four on tonight?
Mm-hmm. Is it?
Wait a second.
I like that he stole this pick. That's a women are playing. South Kakalaki. UConn is playing. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna get off and watch that. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh no, they're tomorrow, Saturday.
I like watching girls basketball.
Duke at Houston and Florida and Auburn. Man, I was planning on
Oh,
watching it tonight.
I didn't laugh at your Darren Tang. He did. A laughed at Darren Tang. He don't think you got any chance. That he don't think he got any chance.
Too early in his two-handed journey. I'm gonna take a new two-hander. I'm gonna take Schleybaugh before I'm gonna take Mikey
All right,
or
guys, you guys
Francis
are
Graham.
not gonna like this. Yeah, yeah, Chad, that's cool. Hey, Chad, drop your link in the chat though. Hey, the last person who gets to pick the winner is Coach A. He's also a member of the channel.
Oh man, Graham stole my pick.
That's why I let you go
Uh,
last.
be tough.
But
I'm gonna take.
your out of box thinking might win though.
I don't know if I'm gonna go too far out of the box. Kind of caught between three different players right now. I'm gonna take Andrew Anderson.
I thought for sure you go Bill O'Neill.
No, because after seeing Bill O'Neill struggle on TV like that, now that was the Masters. It's a much harder shot. This is gonna be a much easier pattern. But
He won his last year. He's defending champion.
yeah, I know. But that was also last year.
I know why you picked Andrew Anderson. I know why you really wrote the real reason why you picked him.
Why?
Because you think he's going to make a run at at the player of the year.
I don't. I don't think he's gonna make a run in the sense where it's gonna be competitive because I think EJ's still gonna win like at least two more events. But I think he's gonna make his presence known.
You think he's going to be the next EJ, don't you?
No, I think he's gonna be the next Andrew Anderson.
Yeah, but I don't see EJ getting out the way. Not
Nope.
for another 5, 6, 7 years, 8 years.
I don't see him needing to get out of the way once Andrew digs in.
I think EJ's just better. Who do I pick? Y'all want me to pick too?
Yeah. Nobody picked Chris Vi.
And I'm not picking Chris Pye.
Oh, and just like that.
Don't pick for me, dog.
You can pick Packy.
No, fuck Packy.
Nobody picked any lefties. That's sad.
If Packy don't want to rock with me, I ain't rocking with him ever
He
again.
probably just doesn't know who you are.
He should learn.
Well, you got to introduce yourself. Say, hey, I'm the guy that you forgot. Go look at my channel and be friends.
Yeah, I ain't no ass kisser, bro. Sorry.
He bums out Chris By. You can take Bill O'Neill. There's not too many players, like too many good bet players left. I would say you can pick Christopher Prather, Tim Foy, B.J. Moore's still up, Mitch Hupay. Got a lot of choices.
Nope, I only got one.
Zach Tackett.
He's still hurt.
No.
Pick Ryan Barnes.
Ryan Barnes.
Time to have the coming out party.
Oh, nobody picked Chris Barnes. That sucks.
Nobody's gonna pick Chris Barnes. That'd be like picking me or Graham. It ain't gonna happen,
That's on them.
huh?
He's still got at least one title on him somewhere.
Yeah, not on the regular tour. He don't. He just don't have enough power.
He don't need
I,
power.
I think the one old school guy who has one left in him is Tommy Jones.
How do you say Tommy Jones has one left and Chris doesn't?
Tommy Jones has the power that translates. Chris Barnes don't.
Tommy Jones doesn't really have a high rev rate anyway.
Yeah, it's still up there. It's higher than Chris Barnes.
And several people have already proven that you don't need power necessarily to win one.
I agree. O'Neal and Lavoie, we talked about that earlier.
Right.
But
Am
I'm
I
saying
wrong?
I'd like to listen. You don't gotta agree with me. It's my pick. You got your pick. I think Tommy Jones could win one before Chris Barnes. You think Chris Barnes can win one first? What do you guys think? Who will win another title first in the regular PBA? Tommy Jones or Chris Barnes?
I'll give you a hint. One of them is usually in match play and the other one isn't.
I'll
Take
give
that.
you a hint.
So who's closer? Who's gonna win? The guy that makes it into match play almost every event, or the guy that doesn't?
Okay, so going by his
Tommy
metrics,
Jones. Tommy
listen,
Jones doesn't even bowl on tour. He only
listen,
bowls in the USBC events.
listen. Going by his metrics, D-Ron Booker would have never won the Masters because he never made match play before, so he had never won it. But he did.
I didn't say he never made match play before. What I said is he's not making match play on a consistent basis like Chris Barnes is. There go the ad homs because you can't win the argument.
You know what? How many? You know what? Who else is there? Grandpa makes a lot of match play. He didn't win anything.
Not yet.
Who else? Somebody else makes a lot.
Hold on, you're wrong. Graham Fa already won one this year.
So maybe it wasn't Grandpa I'm thinking about. Who's the other guy? Sam Cooley.
Okay. Yeah, he's always around. So is Patrick Dombrowski.
You know, I don't even know why you jumped in there, Graham, because I knew you were going to pick the Texas guy. You're not even surprising us anymore.
It's a smart bet.
Only because you went with Texas too. Ugh. I guess Texas people got to stay together, huh, Graham? Graham, you guys are killing me. Hey, it feels like you're from Texas.
Why does it feel like I'm from
You're
Texas?
just a hater. Got a haterade in your heart for
What?
Tommy Jones.
No, I
Is it
liked
the
Tommy Jones before you even knew who he was. What are you talking
is
about?
it the ball head that you don't like?
What are you talking about?
You discriminate against Tommy Jones because he's bald.
No,
Oh,
don't be gaslighting me like that.
that's funny.
Always trying to gaslight somebody.
Hey, aren't you? Listen, aren't you in between being bald?
What the hell does that mean?
You know, half bald, half not bald. You know, got the you know.
No, I'm not half bald and half not bald. I'm
You,
balding, if
there
that's what
you
you're
go.
asking.
See, that's why he don't like Tommy Jones because he's balding. He sees himself in the future.
I know because even if I keep balding, I'm not going to shave my head fully. Thank you, Graham. Just being honest, Chris is still bowling pretty good. He's got what is he?
Some
He's got
lane. He got some
some
tough and some lane
some.
play knowledge that's still translating. Tommy
Tommy
isn't
is
doing so well. He don't
it's
got to do
it's
well. He don't got to
you
do well
see
all events.
no
He just got to do well in
no
one event.
no. Here's the thing that you're missing, and this is what makes you idiotic. Tommy Jones isn't bowling on tour. Tommy Jones only bowls in a couple of events, like the Masters and the U.S. Open. So the probability of him winning a title before Chris Barnes is unlikely because Chris Barnes is bowling on tour and also makes match play almost every single event.
I
So
think I
just by the
need.
laws of mathematics,
I think I need to
he's a
change
much
my pick.
higher probability. You just don't like Chris Barnes because he could beat you in basketball and bowling.
That old dude ain't beat me in shit. Just Chris Barnes better just know if he gonna play me in basketball, he better understand what hand check is.
I bet you he blanks you.
But he don't.
I bet you he does.
I bet he don't.
I bet you he blanks you, and he still has speed that you don't even know about,
Yeah,
and he can
I
still
agree.
shoot. I guarantee he can still shoot.
So you can't even see what bowler stats are so far this year.
What do you mean?
You know what events they made, what how they did, blah 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 blah.
You have to go event by event.
That's too much work, bro. Corey in the building. What up, bro? Subbed at the new house in the area Wednesday night. Did okay. Shot way
Revs on
different
the
than the
left.
old my old house.
He says, "I need you to hate a ball so I can get it."
You sound like A. That's funny as hell.
I
You
only
know,
took one dead ball. I only asked for one dead ball.
so you're saying that you're saying that Tommy Jones didn't bowl at the World Series?
No, I didn't say that.
You said he
What I
only
said,
bowled in USBC events.
what I said is he's not on tour. He's only bowling in a handful of events.
Oh, I thought you said
Don't be
USBC
gaslighting me.
events.
I said mainly USBC events.
Well, that's only two events a year, though.
Right. You'll probably only see him in maybe one or two more.
But I'm saying, did he bowl in the World Series this year?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
That's weird. Well,
Is he on the list?
here's the huh?
Is he on the list?
Oh, it's not showing me the full thing, participation thing.
No.
I'll get it later and then I'll hit you up with it. You know me, I'll when I sit back and relax and start watching basketball, I'll go through and look, and then I'll hit you with it later. I mean, I think the World Series, everybody going up for that one. You know what I mean? Didn't Verity Crowley make match play in a couple of those?
I think two or three maybe.
Yeah, she made match play. She made some noise, a little bit of noise.
Yeah.
Belmo didn't want to bowl her.
What do you mean he didn't want a bowler?
He said it in his Belmo thing. If you go back and watch, he's like, "I hope I don't have to pull Verity."
Oh
I
yeah, she's good.
huh?
She's good.
No, I think that they're really good friends or something, or his wife is friends with her or something. I don't know, but he was like, "I hope I don't have to bowl her." But yeah, she is really good. But uh, so remember, guys, I told you I don't have a lot of time between now and when I go to nationals. But when I come back from nationals, I will start getting ball reviews in like clockwork. And I'm gonna get league videos in, tournament videos in. So we should have a full load this summer. But I apologize. Coaching middle school states is taking up a lot of my time. Nationals prep is taking up the rest. I feel like I'm going into nationals with a clear head and really a carefree attitude. It is what it is. So let's see what we can do. I ain't too happy about. I a big piece of me feels like I should have went later in the year
Why?
because I'm gonna know that the recording's out there, but I'm not gonna be able to get it until July, into July.
Oh, they don't send it to you until all events are completed?
Yep. So they'll send it to me the third week of July,
Okay.
which is bad for business. Bad for business. So I mean, I'll give you guys the numbers and show you what I did and all that stuff, but you won't get to see the video footage until the end of July. Oh, and you guys are gonna start getting video footage of AB and stuff like that. We're about to get back in business. And Rebs, you got to fight A over the bad ball, the balls I don't like. Cause he said the same thing. Y'all gonna have to bowl for it. Yeah, nah, Todd, that's really good. I'll be bowling this summer at Don Carter's, so I'll get a different look too. But I'll bowl there, cherry bowl. It don't matter to me. But guys, I'm about to get off because I'm gonna watch the UConn game and see if UConn can get into the finals.
What finals are they getting into?
The women's NCAA their final fours right now.
Oh, is that happening tonight?
Yeah, game
No.
one is ending and their game starts at 8:30. So I'm gonna go watch that, Johns, because I'm a big UConn fan of the girls. Gino Oriema, I'm a fan of his. I think he's probably one of the best basketball coaches the game's ever seen. Well, he's got to be the best since Pat Summitt stepped out. But yeah, he a beast. My favorite female player, Diana Taurasi.
You do that, I want to eat and watch Tombstone.
You don't watch Tombstone?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Tombstone.
Which
That's
one though?
better.
Which one?
What do you mean? Which one?
There's two. There's one with Dennis Quaid. There's one with Kurt Russell.
That one doesn't count.
Which one don't count?
The one with Dennis Quaid.
Fair enough. I agree with you because I'm a Kurt Russell. I only watched the Kurt Russell one too. I like that one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna watch that too right after the game's over
There you go.
because the kids are bowling the second half tomorrow. What are you watching, Graham? The game or Tombstone? Yeah, the kids bowl second half, so the kids start bowling tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Good.
So they should be done by 5. It's 4 games, and then I got an hour ride home. So if I don't get home too late and I ain't too tired, then I'm gonna jump on and we'll do our first TikTok experience.
You're always watching UConn and UCLA.
Yeah, because he's a smart man. You gotta watch this stuff, guys. You know, you gotta watch this stuff. Support. I'm just kidding. Y'all ain't gotta watch that crap. All right, but I might come on tomorrow. If I'm going to though, I will put it in the post, community post. But remember, if we're doing it, it'll be on TikTok, and I'll put that there too. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys place the order for the perfect fit, I got you. It's on its way. If you're a member, I'm getting everything together so I can get your stuff out there too. And remember, ball reviews are coming. They're just a little slow because, again, I got so much going on. But the month of April, I knew it was going to be difficult. But the end of April and May, we're balling. And hopefully I can go to down to Orleans and make some noise. But if I don't, I don't even care. With that being said, Coach A, I'm Coach C. This is Bad Bad Bowling 101. Remember, badbadbowling101.com. Ooh,
Whoever didn't
wait till y'all see the PBA jerseys that I got being designed.
whoever didn't post the YouTube links in the chat, put them in Discord.
Yeah, like Chad, you didn't post a link and I asked you like 9,316 times. So post a link in the comments and put it in Discord. And if anybody else got a YouTube channel, put it in the comments and in Discord and let's get y'all promoted. You know what I'm saying?
There it
All right,
is.
everybody, have a good night.